compared to the crucifixion of the Lord. Do we talk about the takeover of all Christian schools, all mission schools by Nigerian government? They took over those schools, destroyed them, turned our educational institutions into houses of formation of criminals and mediocres. People who can't write simple letters, who can't speak any language correctly, who can't solve their own problems, and won't pass any exam without cheating. And that is like crucifying, because that is a house. The school is a house of formation of character. They have taken the body away. They have removed all signs of his death. Since after the takeover of schools, who has a correct statistics of the number of churches that have been burnt down in this country? Who knows how many Christians have been killed in this country because they are Christians? Some right inside the church. Some will tell you these are criminals. They are not just targeting Christians. Take it easy. How many of those who perpetrate these crimes have been arrested and prosecuted? How many of them are in jail? How many of them have faced the death penalty? The Catholic Church is against the death penalty. I'm talking about Nigerian law. But we know that if anything happens to some of those who perpetrate this crime, either in self-defense or in resistance, the government stands up. There is outrage everywhere in all levels of government. This selective outrage of government, this selective outrage of the police, of the army, of the security agencies, when innocent citizens are massacred and when criminals are repelled and in the repelling they die, this selective outrage is like, it's not only that they have killed him, they have taken the body away. They want to wipe off every trace. And some Christians are being provoked legitimately to react. Anytime any of them reacts, they are said to be taking the laws into their hands. But all those who trample the law with their feet, trample upon the law. They kill, they rape, they maim, they sack farmers. They harvest crops of farmers and feed it to their cattle. And when you say no, why are you doing this? It is death. And when they do that, they record it and post it to government to see. If you ask them question, you are killed. If you chase them away and while running away they die, you'll be condemned to death. This, permit me to say, is pure, sheer provocation. But this is Easter. Christians still have to be told to embrace the path of peace, forgiveness. But in one of the readings yesterday from the book of Exodus, the people were crying to Moses. They were stranded in the desert. The sea was there. And Moses turned to God. What do we do? We are stranded here in the bush, in the desert. What did God tell him? Why are you crying to me? Tell the people to move, and you raise your rod. Raise your staff. We as Nigerians, as Christians, like the Israelites escaping from slavery, must learn to do certain things now differently. We cannot continue in our selfish indifference. We have to bring the values of the gospel into our individual and collective lives. That is the only hope we have for survival. While pleading with those whose responsibility it is to govern and to protect us, today many of them will go online in television and in their official handles, social media handles, to wish Nigerians, especially Christians, happy Easter. Oga, keep your wish. Don't wish me happy Easter. Protect my life. Don't wish me happy Easter. Do your job. Because this cloud that is gathering, this darkness that is gathering, if it is allowed to extinguish the light of faith of Christians, this country will be plunged into total darkness. And successive governments that have stood idly by and watching while this is happening should only blame themselves and not any other person if anything like that happens. But today is Easter. Our prayer is that Christians will learn really to live the life.
This message and rhetoric is from Bishop Godfrey Onah, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka. And him they relate this message to us. This is a wonderful message and I want everybody to listen to. And I can assure you, you will never regret the data you spend on watching these videos. If you don't have data, please run as fast as you can. Borrow data to make sure you watch this video from beginning to the end. You will learn a lot. You will know
you have joined us on this side.
What will I call it? How the hatred of Igbo started, and how Igbos have been hated.
I told you that
there was a comment
not endorsed
that Chinua Achebe made in one of his books, which I have read some couple of days ago. He says that the hatred of the Igbos is the unification of Nigeria. In other words, for Nigeria to unite, Igbos must be hated.
Your own politics.
He made that comment many years ago. I don't think I would have been born by then.
My own politics,
but that word still remains relevant.
Coalition.
That any day they will unite, say, oh, Igbos now will have their rightful place in Nigeria. That means, it means that Biafra have long gone. And that statement
from now.
It's very, very little, but it's very heavy.
I told you when I leave a party,
very heavy. Okay, let us read what Bishop Godfrey Onah, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka, let us read what he said, and then we dissect the comment section. Please, I would like you to drop your opinion in the comment section. What do you think concerning all these messages that have been dropping? Because most of you will just watch and come off face. You can't even subscribe, you can't even share, you can't even comment, you can't even like. I get all this answers. It's either you are cold or you are hot. But you people choose to be neither cold nor hot, which is very, very bad. And yet will be the most critics who will come out on land and begin to say the government of Biafra are not doing anything, they are not doing that. Then in that little space you have, I think that's the only little data you spend on watching all this content or all these videos. Have you ever for one day at least share it? Nobody is asking you to contribute any money. To share video, even to comment, doesn't cost any money. But yet, you watch finish and you come off face. Yet, and tomorrow you come out and tell me I'm a dedicated Biafra, my dear. You are worse than a terrorist Fulani. Let me just put it that way. But I'm sorry if this word offended you. I will make you laugh and also make you to cry small. Now all the game, So may this one open you, because I know say most of you now are just looking for me to say anything now. If you see somebody will come now and say, hey, stop using that abusive word. He never commented on my video before. You can only watch and come on face, but once I use any small one, say stop swearing for your viewers. Now waiting to the wait. No problem. One comment, I will reply you. Okay. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Let us go there. Terrorists who murder Christians are being released under the excuse of repentance. Fulani herdsmen destroy and harvest crops for their cattle, even posting it online. When farm owners try to retaliate, they are killed. Yet, the government defends the attackers. That is, I think, the beginning of the message. And then you go down. You can find another message again, which is where he says that the most hated tribe in Nigeria equals to Igbos. Oldest tribe in Nigeria, oldest. When you hear oldest, you know that Igbos, Biafrans have been in existence even before America. They will not tell you this. Their documentary will have it, but they will hide it from you. So that you don't come out tomorrow and begin to point on their face. The most oldest tribe, in fact, one of the oldest tribe in the world are Igbos. Go and go and make your own research. Most successful tribe in Nigeria are the Igbos. Not under any government contract, not under any government bankrolling, but they are doing amazingly well. But they are not amazingly well. Sometimes, not foolish ones, because the only money they throw, they are not doing anything with it. Most science and technology tribe in Nigeria are the Igbos. Richest tribe in Nigeria, Igbos. But they are not in the first 10 billionaires, but we know what is happening. Origin of iron in Nigeria, Opileja, Igbo. Most hardworking men and women in Nigeria are the Igbos. If there's anyone they excluded from here, please drop it at the comment section. If there's anyone that is lying here, also drop it at the comment section. Nobody is above mistake. Strongest indigenous military tribe in Nigeria, Biafra armies, which is the Igbos. Third most populated tribe in Africa and Nigeria, the Igbos. Highest adventures in history of mankind, Igbos. Origin of democracy in the world, the Igbos. Oldest iron smelting site in the world, Opi-Leja, Igbos. The oldest pyramid in West Africa, Nsude Pyramids, which is in Enugu State, Igbos. Most spoken African language in the white man's land, Igbos. Go out there. Igbo food have become the national, in fact, the world food. This is more reason why the world don't want to give Igbos what they are needing. Because if you give us right, my brother, they are going to conquer everywhere. If you go to Thailand, you go to Vietnam, I'm talking about Asia where I reside. You go to Thailand, you go to Vietnam, Myanmar, you go to Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, China, Macau, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, all these Asians I'm calling you now, 50% of their women cannot get married to their men again, only looking for African men. Now, they're not talking about African men, Nigerian men. I'm not talking about Nigerian men, but the Igbos, and they will tell you truth. Go to all these countries I called. 50% of them that have tried our food, even including North Korea and South Korea, they will tell you that the best food ever you can ever try in this life and natural are Igbo foods. They can cook okra, they can cook egusi, they can cook bitter leaf, they can cook white soup, which is ofen sala. They can make akam. They can fry akara. In South Korea, most of all these joints I'm telling you now have been taken over by South Koreans, not even Nigerians. They're not even married to Nigerians. But they just, on adventure, they travel and they taste the food, they taste it. Then when they went to YouTube, find a recipe and begin to cook it. And they do it perfectly well. Igbos, Biafrans are leading the world. You can see why we become a kind of a target, a special target to them. If we give these people chance, the kind of chance we give to Japan, these people is going to overrun us. That is why you see, no, they don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been illegally held. No, they don't know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya. No, they don't know that Biafrans have been enduring the massacre killings from Nigerian government and other Western allies. They know about all these things. But it's still in their gene that these people must not be given chance. If you give them chance, then we become a second-class citizen in this world to them. That's why you see the world are against the Biafrans' liberation. Not because Biafrans have committed any special offense, but because Biafrans have what it takes to rule the world. Even with a minimal population, Biafra can show them the only region, the only tribe, the only country, the only nation that use palm oil to power their fighter jet during the time of Biafra war without no any ammunition. And somebody tell me that Biafra lose the war. How? That the people who have all the ammunitions could not wipe away the small Biafra. Biafra produced Ogbunigwe that they will throw it from Imo State and we to go to Abuja and destroy things. Houses, human beings, and whatever it's being called. The Ogbunigwe, the smallest Ogbunigwe can shatter that thing they call armor tanker. Smallest Ogbunigwe can shatter that thing they call armor tanker. And yet you say that the Igbos lost the war. The war that have been fought between just only small Biafrans and the whole world. Nigeria are not alone. If Nigeria are alone, my brother, 1 week is too much for Juku and his men and Philip Effiong to finish Nigeria. Don't forget, they have already reached Ore. If not the betrayal of the so-called Yoruba bastards, Biafra have already reached Ore. From there, if they enter Lagos, my brother, they will conquer that Abachi barracks and everything becomes a history. But a Yoruba man now, his son brother call him, will they allow these people to proceed? We are in danger. The man turned to become a Sabo. And that is how we retreated back again. Igbos, hey, my brother, no go there, no even try us. Let us continue. He said that the most spoken African language in the white man's land, including Asia, is Igbo language. Origin of apprenticeship is Igbos. Please, add yours. No wonder Igbos are the most hated tribe, not only in Nigeria. He wrote Nigeria here, but I can tell you, not only in Nigeria, but in the world at large. Anywhere you travel, when I travel to Vietnam, somebody asked me, where are you from? I said, which tribe are you? I said, I'm Igbo. He said, oh, Biafra. I said, wow. I was even surprised. I said, Biafra, how do you know? He said, we know about the story of Biafra. That you people are the Jews in Africa. And the guy is a Chinese man. He said, I am Chinese. We are the most traveled tribe. Because Chinese is like they can't have a kind of tribes in them, but they speak one general language. He said, we are like the Jews in Asia. That's the same way Biafrans are the Jews in Africa. Not in Nigeria, Jews in Africa. Who can conquer anywhere they enter. But so most of us who are Igbos don't even know about these secrets. Most of us who is still manipulating what we are doing today can't even stand and tell you that look at what is happening. And what is very, very painful. Very, very painful. No wonder Igbos are the most hated tribe in Nigeria and in bracket the world. Igbo pass them normally. We lead and others follows. Direct to the reaction center, which is a comment section. Let us see what my people think concerning this matter. Somebody added his own here. We are going to read it. He says his name is Winner Dennis. Say people whose women love money more than their life are Igbos. My brother, you lied. You lied. Vino Okeke said the only tribe that buys land in another man's land and build houses, plaza, hotel, shopping mall, etc. are the Igbos. Okay, people are adding their own there. You too, as you watch, please add your own. Emmanuel Asang said, God bless a great Biafra, my motherland, and the land of the rising sun. Amen and amen. Suleiman Omar S. Wanzami said, bad eggs, some Igbos, thieves, some Igbos, terrorists, some were Igbos, masterminding banks robbery, Igbos, were some Igbos, quack doctors, Igbos. Nevertheless, Igbos were good people. After insulting us, then he said Igbos were good people. Igbos, masterminding terrorists, Igbos that love life. Jacinta, okay, let us read the replies people gave to him. Jealous will kill you, unity beggars everywhere. And he responded. He said, Igbos have plenty ashawo, but you are not one of them. Well, Apostle Bryce Ichika said, Onye nka osena obugini na emeya chai. Sorrow, agony and pain. Vitalis said, but Igbo no get people like Shikao, Kachala, Tujibelu, and the rest of the killer headsmen. To crown it all, Igbo no get Alamajiri, both little children, young and old men and women, like it is in the north. Nevertheless, Igbo Amaka, he responded. He said, but you have Kano, leader of ESN. He masterminded many terrorist attacks, killing and sit at home orders in Bin South. Which one is Bin South? Vitalitu replied to him, said, and you have Sheikh Gumi El-Rufai and Satan Abi Sultan of Sokoto as leaders and sponsors of terrorists, bandits and killers, men. Don't worry, very soon the north will be deserted because all the whole terrorist groups are there in the north, destroying lives and properties. This one, he ran. He couldn't reply. Ugu Chidubemu, Suleiman Omar, time is coming when you will not be able to travel back to your village or even run away from your land. Soon, entire north will be like Gaza. Believe, Clergy said, in reply, said, you know one thing, the Northerners don't know, as long as you guys are subjugating Biafrans, you people cannot be free as you think. It is only Biafra need freedom. I can tell you, you need it more than us. The white people that made to believe we must stay as one. You think they are not getting anything from the country? Now see Burkina Faso. See how they are flourishing within the past few years. Only because they chased European bodies out of their country and they started handling their resources. If you like, keep holding yourself down, thinking you are holding the Igbos down. It is Igbos Nebolisa, stupid fool and idiots. Emmanuel Uzoigwe, the Jews of Africa, which is the Igbos. Mazisi Oparako, the first tribe in Africa to produce their own sophisticated armories to fight the World War III and withstand them for 3 good years, are the Igbos. Godson Baske Uzoma, truth in a plain sheet. Onah Cheka, this one, go pen them. He go pen them too. He go pen them very well. Anyway, let us take few reactions and we'll round up. Osai Emmanuel said, Igbo gade ka echi because echi adara agwago. Clement Ebere Chukwu Bisike hit the nail at the head. Of course, that is exactly what he just did. So my people are begging, here we go take a break. Let us continue this argument at the comment section of this video. If you have anything to add, please add it. And make sure you are civil in your approach. Do not abuse and do not use bad languages. What all we are doing is to make sure we educate one another for the purpose of keeping the trajectory right and to make sure that our future generation do not suffer what we are suffering today. So have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless us all. Que Messiano.